The first light of dawn broke over the Alps, casting a golden hue across the snow-capped peaks. A small group of friends, Jake, Sarah, Mike, and Emily, stood at the edge of a breathtaking precipice, ready for their snowboarding adventure. They had traveled from different corners of the world to experience the legendary slopes of the French Alps. Jake, the group's leader, tightened his boots and looked out over the vast expanse of untouched snow, filled with excitement. Sarah, always cautious, checked her equipment once more, while Mike, the jokester, was eager to carve some fresh powder. Emily, the quiet yet adventurous one, was living a long-held dream. With a final nod, the group pushed off, their boards slicing through the snow. The sensation of gliding down the mountain was exhilarating, with the wind rushing past and the landscape offering a winter wonderland scene. Jake led the way, navigating through trees with ease, while the others followed, each carving their own paths. The terrain became more challenging, with sudden drops and narrow chutes, but the group tackled each obstacle skillfully, laughing all the way. Halfway down, they reached a secluded bowl, untouched by others. Mike couldn't resist showing off, launching into a perfect backflip. The others cheered and took turns performing their own tricks, pushing their limits and enjoying the freedom of the untouched snow. As they continued their descent, the weather changed, with thick clouds rolling in and light snow starting to fall. The group slowed down, aware of the worsening conditions. Sarah, ever vigilant, suggested they head back soon, and Jake agreed. However, Emily spotted a hidden valley off the beaten path, and her adventurous spirit got the better of her. She convinced the group to explore it, despite the worsening weather. They veered off course into the hidden valley, which was steep and narrow, with cliffs on either side. The snow was deep, making navigation difficult. Suddenly, Emily's board caught on a rock, causing her to tumble into a cloud of snow. The group rushed to her side, relieved to find her unharmed and laughing at her fall. The valley opened into a wide expanse, revealing a frozen lake. The snowstorm intensified, reducing visibility. Realizing they were further from the resort than expected, Jake checked the map and found a way back. They set off again, sticking close together as the storm worsened. The cold seeped through their gear, but they supported each other, keeping spirits high with jokes and stories. After what felt like hours, they finally spotted the resort's lights in the distance. A collective sigh of relief washed over them as they reached the main trail. Exhausted but exhilarated, they made their way back to the lodge, where a warm fire and hot cocoa awaited. As they peeled off their gear and settled by the fire, Emily looked around at her friends, declaring it the most incredible ride ever. Sarah agreed, noting they made it back in one piece. Mike raised his cup in a mock toast, celebrating the best snowboarding trip ever and the unforgettable descent. Jake echoed the sentiment, toasting to friendship and adventure. They knew this trip would be unforgettable, with memories to last a lifetime. The Alps had given them more than just an exhilarating ride. It had given them cherished moments of friendship and adventure.